Hello everyone, my name is Karina and today we are watching Frieren Season 2 Episode 9. I am caught up. This is at this point in time only Episode 9 is out. I don't know how many episodes will be out by the time that this episode will come out on YouTube because I do not have time to edit them all, so all of them come out like fast enough for it to be on time with the releases. But you know what? I'm so glad I finally got to it. I finished, as I said in the last episode, I think. Last episode or the episode before that. I was talking about Takopi's Original Sin, how I just finished it like a week ago. And I have the time to start another series now. And as considering I'm also gonna be caught up with this one, so I'm not gonna be recording 2, 3, 4 episodes per day with this one. So I think I will start this season 3 of Oshinoko. I am very excited for that. I'm very, very worried, but I'm not gonna go into it right now. That's gonna be for when I start that. Right now, last episode we had the big battle of everything going on. All the demons were slayed, all the demons were dealt with. I cried a little bit. I did think that Genu was gonna die. I was very sure of that at like 2 or 3 points in the episode, but thankfully he ended up being okay. Nothing really. He got healed by Metoda, so that's good. I'm glad that happened because that was stressing me the fuck out. Okay, what else happened? Oh, yesterday. Last episode was just battles. It was Fern versus that guy with the fog. It was Methode versus that girl. With what did she do? I don't remember what what her skills were. But the big guy and the little girl, the pink haired girl, the pink haired demon, and the big guy went to Stark and Genu, and I'm not gonna reiterate what happened last episode too much because it broke my heart, and it ended up fine. I was gonna be absolutely heartbroken if Gunnar was gonna die that way, because it would have been the same way that his friend died, and it would have been for nothing anyway, because it was a trick to trick him to like let his guard down to protect the child. But regardless, I'm really glad that he was okay. I'm really glad that everyone is okay, and we can move on. Methode did say that she was willing to join our party as a priest for a little bit while she had no other missions, but Frieren turned her down because of Sign. We're still waiting for Sign. We don't know what happened to him. We don't know what became of his quest. So I'm very curious to see what happens. I'm very curious to see what will happen if we're gonna meet Sign. If we're gonna meet what was his name? Kraft. I'm still on that. I'm so interested in his story. I really want to know. We might not get it, but I miss him. Okay, I think that's all that's gonna be for this intro. I can't believe I'm like finally up to date with the show. Well, alright, I think that's all I wanted to say. Let's get to it. I made the screen a little bit smaller because I feel like it was taking up too much of the video. Oh, this is the old guy from the first season who wanted to become a first class mage to see his dead wife's like grave, I think, if I remember correctly.
それに目的地はどこでしか行けんからな。わかりました。
That's so fun. Are we seeing like what happened to the characters from last season? Are we gonna see Kraft too inside? I'm like stuck on it. Wolf.
この村はもうおしまいだね。移り住んだ方がいい。
ですが、我々の故郷はこの場所です。
村の人たちがかわいそうだぜ。
相手は竜の群れだよ。分かっているの。こちらも無事では済まない。
And if Frieren is saying that.
報酬次第か。
それがこの村は貧しく
とても支払えるものは
魔導書とかはないの？
早口言葉を噛まずに言えるようになる魔法という何の役にも立たないような魔法しか。
本当に何の役にも立たなさそうですね。
Go for it, Frieren. Yeah, there we
もう魔法
go.
なら何でもいいのかよ。
竜の群れはどこから来たのかわかる？
I'm a little bit nervous for this. If Frieren says that, like, it's hard to fight them, I mean, it's a whole bunch of dragons, so
ここをまっすぐだ。
I'm assuming, but if Frieren says it's
前
hard,
々から思っていたけど魔法ってすごいよな。
yeah.
こういう時に本当に便利だ。
もっと褒めていいんだよ。シュタルク様、あまり安易に褒めるとフリーレン様の教育に良くないです。
それもそうよね。
What are you doing?
いたね。
Oh my god, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of dragons.
高恐竜と比べたらそこまで強くはない。
That's good.
とはいえ、竜は頭がいいから囲まれると厄介だ。できるだけ一箇所に引きつけて。
Oh god.
シュタルク、足止めは頼んだよ。竜との戦いは経験済みでしょ。
またかよ。まったくスパルタだな。
Oh, one of them saw it. One of them saw them.
今度はちゃんと撃ってくれよな。
Imagine she
シュタル
didn't.
クが一人で片付けなければ。
Yeah, when she didn't, and he just like got all of them by himself. That would be crazy. Stark is actually kind of scary, not gonna lie. Like that shot of him flying down with the blood on his face, that was actually kind of scary. Like he looked intimidating, you know. He's like silly and stuff, but obviously he's such a good fighter. That shot is crazy with like blood all over him. Like this. He looks insane. Wow.
わかんない。
He is incredibly like adorable. Yeah, but
それ絶対アイゼン様がおかしいですよ。
yeah, I always thought, because in season 1 there were a few flashbacks where Frieren was talking about Aizen and how tough he is, like falling from a hill or a cliff with like head down first, head first, and just like taking it, or like getting slashed all over and just like being fine. And I thought that was because Aizen is a dwarf, so I thought, oh, okay, there must be like some endurance thing happening I don't know anything about. Like the powers of species in sorry about that. The power of species in different fantasy world stuff. The only thing I know is the lifespans, and even that is like, I know elves live a very long time, like thousands of years, if not immortal. I know that dwarves live a few hundred. I'm not sure how many hundred, but a few hundred. And I can't think of any other species right now, but generally speaking, I'm aware like lifetimes like that, a general number, but not like the actual powers. So I always thought that it was because Aizen is a dwarf. That's what I always thought. But thinking about it, Stark is just as adorable. Like he gets slashed a lot, and yeah, he's probably more likely to die than Aizen. That's what I imagine. But he's still like extremely durable. Like he can still last until he gets healed, which is a long time, because I don't think normal people work like that. I imagine they don't. So I'm just like, I'm very, very surprised and like, what? Like, what? Frieren is saying it's because he's a warrior. I'm not sure what that means. How do you become a warrior? You just get trained like endurance style, and you become a warrior, and that's how your endurance becomes so good and you become so strong? Or is it just like something you're born with? Because I remember Heiter saying that, like, have I been saying Heiter this whole time? If I did, I meant Eisen. I don't know if I did that. Because Heiter was saying about Fern when they first met, when Frieren came to his house in episode 1. He was like, oh, Fern has potential as a mage. So is that just stuff that you were born with, potential for certain something? I'm so curious, like, how do you become a mage? How do you become a warrior? Because Frieren said to Fern in episode 2 that she chose magic. Are you gonna do tongue twister now?
フリーレン様って人助けをするときはほぼ毎回報酬をもらっていますよね。ヒンメルがそうだったからね。
意外だな。
I'm surprised too.
そういうのは受け取らずに人助けをする人だと思っていました。
報酬をもらっておけば貸し借りはなくなるだろう。僕たちは勇者一行なんだ。僕たちが求めているのは誰かを助けることであって感謝の言葉じゃない。
Himmel, don't make me cry, please.
相手に貸しを
I'm
作ってし
getting.
まったら
Whoa.
本当の意味で助けたことにはならないだろう。
だからこんなくだらない魔法でも報酬としてもらっておくんだよ。
Why did something as simple as that? I'm trying so hard not to cry right now. That's such a sweet thing. Because it is true. A lot of people would try to, like, we feel so indebted to them. It'd be like, I mean, I'm sure they do anyway, but it would probably be like, so, like, some people feel guilt, some people feel indebted, some people be like, I owe you my life. Who knows, you know? But it's like, yeah, I'll take this small little thing as a payment, and so you don't have to feel guilty, you don't have to feel like you owe me anything. Because even if you tell people, yeah, you don't owe me anything for doing this, I want to do it, it's hard, you know. So that's so sweet. That is, wow. Himmel never fails to touch me. That sounds weird. Himmel never fails to Himmel never fails to make me cry. He never fails to make me cry and to make me feel emotional.
フリーレン。
後で本当に噛まないか実験しようっと。結局魔法が欲しいだけじゃないですか。
どうせなら竜に噛まれなくなる魔法とかにしてくれよ。
That would be a crazy spell to have.
外の様子はどう？
What is he doing? Oh my god, on a finger?
自分は出発できそうにないね。
全くついてないな。
いや
Oh, did he lose? He was writing in the notebook. Did he lose it?
相変わらずの
Are we gonna find it? Am I spouting bullshit right now?
今日は渡し船は出せそう。
出せると思うか？
Frieren, what?
わしの船は棺桶じゃないぞ。
そうだよね。峠道もないような天候の荒れた山脈を越えようだなんて、自殺行為だ。
That's such a small detail. The fact that, like, she's her wiping her face and her doing her hair in the background while she's talking. I love Frieren so much. That's such a, like, a small thing that a lot of shows wouldn't, like, bother to do. But it's like these little details
下手に遠回りをするくらいなら
荒れる時期でないとはいえ、決して安全な航路じゃない。それなりの値段をするぞ。全く足りんな。
They lost all their
フリーレン
money.
様が労働を買いすぎたせいですよ。暇だったんだよ。
なら依頼と交換条件といこうか。この先の島に打ち捨てられた修道院があるのだが、結界が張られていてな。そこには勇者ヒンメルが残したとされる自伝があるらしい。勇者ヒンメルはわしの祖父の代にこの町を救ってくれてな。
旅の途中で書きかけの自伝をなくしたって言っていたな。ヒンメルがっかりしていたっけ。
So that is what he lost. Okay.
まさかあんな場所にあったなんてね。いいよ。その依頼引き受けた。
That's also probably going to be very meaningful to her. I mean, obviously she's going to leave them to the village, but
だが実際にたどり着いたってやつに会ったことはない。ただの夢物語だろうさ。あの島だ。
well, I don't think so considering that little flashback we just got from Frieren. That seemed pretty real. That looked also pretty
あ
scary.
まり強力な結界ではありませんね。
勇者ヒンメルの自伝の話以外何にも残っちゃいない。
Is that it? Is that the book? It looks old now. With the statue of him. That's crazy.
ヒンメル様の像がありますね。
The new
かっこい
pose.
いポーズだな。
He would love to hear that.
間違いない。ヒンメルの血だ。
What was he writing about? I'm so curious. Wow, this is all like from his point of view. Oh. The way he's always just watching her. Like they had so much fun. So many fun memories. And then the book got lost. Oh, Frieren. Oh, the show.
どういうんですか。他愛のない旅の日常。
Of course.
ただの日常だよ。はい。依頼の報酬だ。これで船代はチャラだね。
勇者一行にはエルフの魔法使いがいたと聞いたことがある。
Yes,
ま
it's
さか
her.
お前だったな。
どうしてそう思うの。
そんなに寂しそうな顔をしていたら嫌でもわかる。それは大切なものなんだろう。お前が持っている。どうせここには他にも価値のある本はいくらでもある。報酬はそれで十分すぎるさ。
That's such a nice thing to do. Yes, Frieren, it did.
ほら、日が暮れるまでに対岸に行くぞ。
I need to take a. Oh my god. It's really just the little things. He cared so much. The way like the POV was from his POV, and it was like everything, every memory was just like everyone was having fun, and then he was watching Frieren. He loved her so much. He loved her so much. And she obviously loves him, and even if not romantically, she clearly cared so much about him. Cares so much about him. And it's so beautiful. The way she was looking at the book. I'm so glad the guy was like, "You can keep it. You can keep it." I mean, it would have been like, it was so obvious. It would have been like crazy not to notice it and then keep it. But I'm really speaking like a story perspective, not like a an emotional perspective. I'm really surprised that more people don't recognize Frieren, because isn't she known also? I always thought she was, but from the beginning everyone was like, oh yeah, there was a elf in Himmel's party. I thought everyone was known in that party, but I guess not. the more I see people being confused on who Frieren is, the more I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. But there's like statues of her around, isn't there? I don't know. Anyway.
かっこいい決め台詞集はいらないかな。映像の無駄遣いだ。
今度使ってみるか。かかってこい魔物よ。この戦士シュタルクが相手になろう。
お。
クラーケンだ。
海の魔物までいるのかよ。
シュタルクが挑発するから。
We heard you.
シュタルク、早く倒さないと船ごと水底に引きずり込まれる。
Yes, Stark, you said you'll defeat it.
シュタルクこのままの弱点なの。という感じで2人なら倒せるから頑張ってね。
She was speaking so fast.
早速早口言葉を噛まずに言えるようになる魔法を活用しているようですね。
She's using the spell.
なんで2人ともそんな冷静でいられるんだよ。怖い。
I love that. Okay, that was episode 9 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End season 2. I am so glad that the show decided to give me a little bit of a laugh at the end because I was emotional. I am very, very glad. So this episode was, the episode was about Himmel's memoirs and them going to get them. I think the reason they included the first part, it was kind of like small. It was just them going to deal with a few dragons, a lot of dragons actually, not a few. Let me not downplay their fight because that was crazy, but yeah, a lot of dragons and getting the grimoire with the tongue twister spell so that the joke at the end lands. I think that was the purpose of that, and I'm so glad they did that because that was so good. That was so funny. I was like, oh, she's speaking so fast. Props to the voice actress because she doesn't have a spell. She doesn't have a spell to like do that. That's so funny. Anyway, yeah, I cried. I love Himmel so much. I think what the show does best is the flashbacks. I think it is the soul of the show. I think Himmel is the soul of the show. And as much as Frieren is the main character, I think Himmel is the one who's like really pushing the story forward, considering Frieren's actions are pushed forward by Himmel. I really love this character. I really love what he represents. I really love everything about him. It's so nice to have like a flashback. It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. All these cute little flashbacks and her just like with the smile. Let me pause on it because it's so cute. And I'll do it like this. There we go. This smile specifically. That face just screams like nostalgia and like wow. Like just I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking. But it's so beautiful. It made me made me so emotional. I really have no idea what else to say. Oh, I do. I want to go back to that one frame of Frieren's flashback where she was like, they said, oh, this is not real or something. I think it was when they were on the water. Okay, so I found the frame. So it looks like it's Frieren looking up at someone. She's like, oh, so they said it's a golden land where everything is made of gold, and it looks like in this frame that I'm looking at, I am gonna show you, like it looks like her arm is like made of gold. Am I wrong? And then she's looking up at someone. Is that a demon? I think it has horns, so it must be a demon. So yeah, I'm expecting that at some point in the future. That looks scary. Every time Frieren looks intimidated by something, I'm like a million times more intimidated. Okay, well, that was episode 9 of Frieren season 2. I really enjoyed this one. This one made me cry again. What a surprise. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.